It's actually crazy to think about it, but what I want to understand is everything in this universe has a purpose, according to me. What would have been the actual purpose of the mind?
First, take this idea of purpose out.
Okay.
Because that is misguiding and torturing so many. Satyaji, what is my purpose?
Okay.
Are you crazy? Purpose means you are not free anymore. Purposes are something, let's say, we should start asking, what is my play in this life? Which play to play?
Okay.
Creativity is your purpose. You're supposed to invent next moment, not think that there is a destiny, how it will happen. Because there is no time in this cosmos, right?
Right.
So you think somewhere destiny fits into that? Destiny is all about tomorrow. Purpose is all about tomorrow.
Correct.
To be here and participate and engage is your only purpose. And this decides what it will create next.
Okay.
So that is what you say, the divine direction of life. Then even you, I remember once in Rishikesh, I was talking to a Babaji, and what he said scared me, but then I saw the point. He said, I said, Babaji, how to come to know that what will happen next? He said, what if God also doesn't know what will happen next?
Okay.
Because if you are a Brahma, the creator, why you need to know what will happen? I will create. But then why we don't allow that freedom to ourselves? Because we want to blame on others and destiny.
Okay.
To become creator means you're fully responsible for now. Whatever you create, you're going to live that, and you have. Most of the people don't want to have. People talk about freedom, but they don't. Freedom means being, I am fully responsible for what I feel and who I am.
Right.
Then freedom is gifted to you.
Yes.
Now you're going to take next step on your authority.
Yes.
Not saying because of you I am doing this. I am willing to face every consequence of it.
Right.
Then you are the divine itself. Who is moving for the joy of it, not for the purpose of it.
Right.
But by essence, what Krishna's Karma Yoga is about, act out of the joy of action.
Right.
When he says that don't have any vasana about future, he didn't say the other thing, because then people will make it another game. When you have no vasana out there, your energy gets focused here. And when your energy is here, it becomes joy.
Right.
When energy is fully present, it becomes vibration, and you love to vibrate. That's what happens with drugs. That's what happens with sex. For some time, you are in the present vibrating. And you think it's because of the woman or man or the drug you're feeling this. No, you're feeling yourself without any future or past. You're just vibrating here.
Right.
And that is state of Satchidanand or the divine or whatever.
Right. But why is the mind always looking at the past or projecting in the future? Why does it do that?
Because mind is made of that. Memories and thoughts.
Okay. Okay.
So it will refer only to what it has known and project what it has known into the future as future.
Okay.
But both are illusions. Nothing ever happened in the past and nothing ever happens in the future. It all happens here.
So being in the present moment is very similar to being mindless?
No.
Then?
Becoming the mind of the cosmos. Right now you're a small mind.
Okay.
And mind of cosmos is not an information thought.
Yeah.
It looks empty, but it is like sky looks empty, but it contains the whole cosmos. We think mind as thoughts. No. Mind is many, many things. It's a movement also. It's a feeling also. And even thoughts don't come from the mind. It's a perception of the Shiva, let's say, which becomes a thought in us, But even scientists do not know where the thoughts come from.
Right.
Thoughts come from, brain is like an antenna.
Okay.
It catches the thoughts of the life.
Depending on what frequency we are vibrating at?
Yeah, but where we have gone wrong is that we have become a memory bank as a mind.
Okay.
We are not into that empty space where the new signals of present cosmos can vibrate us and make us creative. We are only trying to repeat the past signals. And because why we do that? To stay secure. Because you know what is going to be the result.
Right.
But when that comes in, creativity is insecure. It always brings something new. And new is what we are afraid of. We do not love life. We are afraid of life because life is always new. You know what new means? Death of the old.
Right.
And we are afraid of life because it kills your stories. So you are not living really. You are dying every day into your thoughts.
So we're basically not scared of the unknown. We're scared of something that could happen in the unknown that I'm not prepared for.
Yeah. And mind is never prepared.
Okay.
It wants only what it knows.
That is the property of the mind.
It is property of its memory. That's all.
Okay. How do we transcend it?
One way is totality. Become total energy.
Mm-hmm.
Engage with the present action.
Mm-hmm.
Mind thinks only when it's not living. Because you see, mind is not a problem. It's a tool for the service of life.
Correct.
But whereas with our conditioning, we have made whole life for the service of mind. That's what Kali Yuga is.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
So when you become total in action, then thinking mind dissolves, it becomes the action. Other method is watch your thoughts. Don't engage with your thoughts. Discrimination will come. You will see clearly that this is just a thought. It's not a reality. So then when there is no thought, you are in the present and spontaneous action comes out of that. But our actions are not spontaneous. They are calculated approaches to get profit or efficiency or the results.
Yes.
So that's why, for example, when you're dancing, a point comes when you're just a dance.
Yes.
You're experiencing Krishna, the divine, the total, Nataraj dancing. Because who is dancing? You? No.
Yeah.
It's those particles that Nataraj is dancing.
Right.
So that's why surrender is insisted on this path of totality, devotion.
Okay.
Other is yogic path or Buddha's path. Don't participate with your stories in the head. So when you watch your mind, one of the method is focus on the gap between the thoughts. Not on thoughts. You're jumping from thought to thought. A meditator is staying with the gaps. So whatever you insist on, that will start to expand in you. But if you insist on thoughts, more thoughts will come. But if you insist on that silence, for example, you see there are clouds, right? You can see only the clouds. But if I ask you to become aware of the sky in which there are clouds, similarly, when you close your eyes, become aware of the presence in which thoughts are going on.
Okay.
So then you will know thoughts just come and go. But right now, they are your whole story.
Yes. Yes.
So, but when you see it, something comes and goes, you're disconnecting from the ego mind. Ego mind is nothing but repeating thoughts. People love drama, stories, gossip, because with each thought, you feel you exist as a thinker.
Correct. Yeah.
Like Krishnamurti says, thinker is the thought. There are two separate entities. When you're not thinking, there is no thinker.
Yeah.
So, thinker is the thoughts. Sky is the cloud.